had ended far from Ithaca, but war had not released the home.
One man was missing beyond the sea, and a hall full of mouths had come.
They cut his cattle, poured his wine, laughed beneath his roof. They called it courtship, while everything his family owned was passing through their hands.
Telemachus sat among them, old enough to understand, too young to clear the hall or drive them from the land.
He lived inside his father's house, but could not yet command it. Every story made Odysseus greater, every feast made the sun feel smaller.
The suitors spoke across him, as though the air was still a child. They praised the woman upstairs, then emptied what her husband left behind.
He watched the doorway every evening for the shape he had never known. A father can fill a household even when he does not come home.
Then Athena came as Mentis, not to place a sword within his hand, but to ask how long a son could watch while strangers consumed his land.
Call the island into council, make them hear what has been done. Seek the men who fought beside him, learn the measure of your father and your own. They called it courtship,
but they ate the house,
cup after cup,
herd after herd,
day after day.
They wore the household down.
Penelope held the ending back.
Telemachus learned to stand
before the father reached the shore.
The son had to defend the land.
Above the feast, Penelope worked wool beneath the flame. A burial cloth for old Laertes gave awaiting one more shape.
By day she drew the threads together, by torch she pulled them free. Morning found the work advancing, night refused to let it be.
She could not force the men to leave, she could not prove Odysseus dead.
So she turned completion into delay and kept the final choice ahead.
But cleverness
was not freedom, it only purchased time. Each thread she loosened in the dark held back another marriage night.
Then someone told the suitors
what her hands had done.
They gathered round the finished cloth
and stripped the loom of secrecy.
At dawn Telemachus took the spear, his father's hounds beside him. He stood where Odysseus once had stood and made the island hear him.
You know what happens in this house, you know what they consume.
If none of you will clear these tables,
then tell me what your justice means.
The elders heard
the suitors laugh,
the hall stayed in their hands.
But a young man had spoken publicly, where yesterday a boy had sat.
They called it courtship,
but they ate the house,
cup after cup,
herd after herd,
day after day.
They wore the household down.
Penelope held the ending back.
Telemachus learned to stand
before the father reached the shore.
The son had to defend the land.
He left by night to question survivors at Pylos and at Sparta's gates.
He heard of fathers who came home and fathers murdered when they came.
He heard how sons inherited not only blood but unfinished deeds. Each answer made Odysseus human
and made the son less willing to retreat.
Back in Ithaca, Penelope child had crossed the sea. The house that waited for one lost man was now waiting anxiously for two. The suitors chose an ambush and waited where the ships must pass. Courtship had begun, conspiracy, the feast now wanted the air. By day make the cloth, by night deny the end. Hold the house together until someone can defend it. They called it courtship, but they ate the house. They praised the queen,
then spent the king,
and planned to kill the son.
But Penelope had mastered waiting,
and Telemachus had begun
before Odysseus reached the shore. The home had fought to stay his home.
The Odyssey begins
without Odysseus.
A woman holds the ending back,
some steps beyond the shore.
far away,
the missing man still breathes, and now